So let's go on to the next question now. Ashwin covers a distance of 25 meters per second walking for 2 hours. 25 meters per second multiplied by 18 by 5. 5 cancel, 5 18s are 90 किलोमीटर पर आवर. इसका मतलब 90 किलोमीटर अश्विन ट्रेवल करता है 1 घंटे में. 2 घंटे में कितना करेगा? डबल. As simple as that. So the answer is 180 kilometers. See guys, it's as simple as that. Ramesh travels at 4 kilometers per hour to reach his office 400 meters away. Find the time taken to cover 200 if his speed remains constant. Okay, I want you to pause the video for exactly 10 seconds and get the answer in 10 seconds. If not, koi baat nahi. I will tell you a solution in which you can get the answer within 10 seconds. Okay, please try. We notice that the speed of the person is 4 kilometers per hour. 4 kilometers corresponds to 4,000 meters. Okay, and that is done in 60 minutes. Okay, अब हमें कितना distance cover करना है actual में 200 meters. Okay, so what is the connection between 4,000 and 200? We observe that it is 1 by 20th. Right, whenever speed is constant, right, the distance is directly proportional to the time. Right, so अगर distance 1 by 20th हो गया, time भी क्या हो जाएगा? 1 by 20th. So the answer is 1 by 20th of 60, which is 3 minutes. Mary Com leaves her home at 5 a.m. every morning for a jog. She jogs for 20 minutes and covers 5 kilometers, after which she turns back and starts running back to her home. If the speed of her return journey is 20% lower than the usual, find her time to reach home. Okay. Now, if you do not know the variation wala concept we discussed right now, this question can become slightly lengthy. Let's solve it now. So Mary Com leaves her home at 5 a.m. Every morning. She jogs for 20 minutes and covers 5 kilometers. Okay, 20 minutes is basically 1/3 of an hour. Sorry. Okay, 20 upon 60. 20 upon 60 is basically 1/3 of an hour. This is when we are solving it by the formula speed equal distance upon time. Okay, so speed will be equal to the distance upon the time. Okay, basically upon 1 by 3 हुआ तो इसका मतलब 3 ऊपर आ जाएगा. It is 5 into 3. Speed is 15 kilometers per hour. Right now, आते वक्त उसने बोला है कि speed of her return journey is 20% lower than her usual. 20% basically क्या होता है? 1/5. 20% lower है मतलब क्या? 1/5 से कम है. So her new speed is basically 4/5 of the original speed, right? 5 ones are और ये 3 4 3 कितना हो गया? 12. Okay, this is the new speed. Okay, अब इसी new speed से the distance traveled will be same. She's turning back and going home, right? She will still travel 5 kilometers, right? Speed is 12 kilometers per hour. The distance is 5 kilometers. So the time will be distance divided by the speed. 5 by 12th of an hour. Okay, इसे 60 से multiply करेंगे. We'll get the time in minutes. 12 ones are 12 fives are 5 fives are 25 minutes. So basically when she left home at 5 a.m. 20 minutes jog करने का. Okay, return journey 20% कम से 25 minutes में होगा. So total time will be 45 minutes. She will reach home at 5:45 a.m. All right, you can solve the question by this logic. Okay, but I'll suggest let's use variation and understand कि question कितना easily solve हो जाएगा. Okay, we observe that the speed gets reduced by 20% or 1/5 or becomes 4/5 of the usual, right? Okay, so we observe that since speed is inversely proportional to time, the time becomes 5/4 of the usual, right? Okay, it's as simple as that. So 5/4 of 20 is 25 minutes. Total time ho gaya 45 minutes after 5 a.m. which is 5:45 a.m. See, it's as simple as that, guys. You don't need to make any equations. You don't need to write any equation as such. In fact, to solve this question, you might not even need to lift up your pen, right? It's as simple as that. Walking at 7/8 of his usual speed, a man reaches his office 15 minutes late. Find the usual first, time taken, then second, the distance traveled. Okay, first we'll make equations and see. Okay, let the usual time taken be t minutes. Okay, and let the usual speed be s meters per minute. Okay, I'm deliberately taking it in meters per minute because मुझे time भी फिर minutes में आ जाएगा अपने आप. ठीक है, so we know that the usual distance traveled is basically speed into time, isn't it? Right? अब क्या हो रहा है? Walking at 7/8 of his usual speed. अगर हमने speed को s माना है, the new speed is 7s/8 or 7/8 of s. Okay, and he reaches his office 15 minutes late. So पहले time जब t minutes लग रहा था, now the time taken is t plus 15 minutes, right? So the final distance traveled is speed into time. But in both the cases, distance traveled is same, right? So you equate the distances, s or s cancel हो जाएगा. You will get 8t equals to 7t plus 105. So t is basically 105. 105 minutes. That's the usual time. Okay. Now इनमें से किसी भी एक इक्वेशन में, इसमें या फिर इसमें, okay, you substitute the value of the time t. Okay, the distance you will get in terms of s, right? You won't have a final figure, final value for the distance, right? Okay. Why? Because one more reason is we don't have any information about the distance. Kind distance का difference भी नहीं दिया हुआ है, right? So even if you substitute t equals to 105 in any of these two, your answer will be basically 105 into s. Okay, and hence the answer will be cannot be determined. C, B, D. We can always use again the variation wala concept. Okay, walking at 7/8 of his usual speed. Let his usual speed be S1 given by 8 units. Okay, second case में speed कितना हो गया? 7/8 of 8, which is 7 units. Ratio of speeds कितना हुआ? 8:7. So ratio of time कितना हो जाएगा? 1/8 is to 1/7. Okay, you can solve this to get basically 7:8 only. Okay, ये मैं क्यों करता हूँ? बहुत लोग directly कर लेते हैं. ये मैं क्यों करता हूँ? Because whenever we have three quantities, people generally suppose take it as 8:7:5. तो लोग जनरली इसको उल्टा लिख देते हैं 5:7:8, जो कि बिल्कुल इनकरेक्ट है. Okay, you have to first reciprocate them. 1/8 लिख के, 1/7 लिख के, 1/5. Then we take their LCM. Okay. Anyway, so right now the ratio of their times is basically 7:8. What is the difference of their timings? The difference of their timings is 1. That corresponds to 15 minutes. अगर एक यूनिट 15 मिनट के बराबर है, तो ये 7 मिनट जो यूजुअल टाइम था अपना, यूजुअल स्पीड से चलने वाला, ओके 7, ये 7 किसके बराबर होगा? 7 into 15, 105.